Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Annie and this is all about perspective. So, I take a class called Criminal Behavior in college, and in it we were learning about different types of criminology perspectives and things like that. And I was reading about different points of view and different ways to handle crime, and something came up and I really wanted to think about it out loud on YouTube and talk about it with you guys and get your opinions on it. So let's get into this video. So I'm going to describe this situation and this concept and kind of give my thoughts on it. First, I'm going to ask a question and then I'll elaborate. The question is, in the criminal justice system, if you're in court, you have your offender, and you have the judge, and you have it's escaping my mind, but you have the jury. You have the jury, other people judging the offender. Do you think that males should judge males and women should judge women? Should men judge men and women judge women? Exclusively. Now just think about this and don't answer too quickly, because this is very fascinating. Because in my opinion, and from what I can tell as a human being, what I know as a human being, women perceive the world differently from men. I think that's just a fact of life. Women perceive things differently, they feel differently, they act differently in general. There are, of course, exceptions. And I think only a woman can see things through a woman's perspective, and only a man can see things through a man's perspective. I can't even pretend to walk in a man's shoes. I have no idea what it's like, but I can a little bit walk in another woman's shoes, but not at all in a man's shoes. And these are just my opinions. I'm not being like, this is all fact. This is just my perception. And in that case, if a woman... I'm thinking about this out loud right here and now. It's not like I really prepared for this video, because I wanted it to be kind of like a raw thought process. So if a woman commits a crime, let's say they beat someone up on the street, should that, even if she beats up a man, should she be judged exclusively by women? Or should she only be judged exclusively by women if a woman beats up a woman? Because if a man is involved, then should men be on the jury? Then should the man possibly be the judge? Or should the woman be the judge? Like, that makes a difference. I really truly believe it makes a difference who judges who. And like, I don't know, like, do you get what I'm saying? If only women are involved in the crime, should the judge and jury all be women? If only men are involved, should the judge and jury only be men? If it's one of each, like if the offender is a man and the victim is a woman, should it be a mixture? Or should it always correlate to the victim? Should it always correlate to the victimizer? What should it be? What's the most effective? What's the most fair? That's really where I'm coming from. What is most fair? Most fair and effective. And I really wonder if, even if the victimizer is judged by a certain gender, does that change how they perceive their punishment? Would they think this punishment is fair? More if, let's say, a man is judged by men, will they think it's more fair than if it was judged by women or by women and men? What do they think is more fair? What do they think is more just? What does the jury and judge think is more just? Really something to think about. And I find the idea fascinating, and I'm gonna have to see if there's research done on the topic, because it's just so interesting, and I love stuff like that. These little nuances that can make such a big difference. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. And if you have any other aspects of this whole situation, I'm sure I could think of more things, but right now that's all I got. I'm trying not to make it too complicated. But yeah, please let me know down below what you think of that. Maybe if you know anything about it, let me know. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with others. I post every Thursday and sometimes more than that, so please stay tuned. All right? Bye!